Here's a quick guide on including the names of linked records when exporting Airtable data using CSV Getter. I have a table here called Lookup, and for each record in this table, I would like to link the record to another record in one of my other tables. And in this case, I'm going to link it to records in furniture. So here's my furniture table. So in Lookup, I'm going to add a new field called linked record. So there it is, link to another record. And I'm going to select furniture as the table I would like to link from. I'm going to call this linked record field just to make it clear. Now once I create the field, I will then be prompted to add a lookup field. The lookup field is going to display the property of a linked record. So in my furniture table, I have these fields, and in this table here, lookup, I'd like to see the name of the linked records. So there we go, I'm going to include name. Now once I select the record I'd like to link to, for example, let's say that this record, record A, should be linked to Samurai Bookshelf, you'll see that the lookup field will populate with the name of the linked record. So this is good, and what does this mean for our backup? Well, using CSV Getter for Airtable, you can construct the backup table of your choosing. So coming into here, I'm going to create a new export URL. Now I've connected to Airtable, and if you don't know how to do that, it's very simple. You just go into Account, and you can simply connect to your Airtable account using our OAuth integration. Since I've connected, I can see all the bases that I have in my Airtable account, and the base that I'm working with in this tutorial is the product catalog. Now the table I was interested in was Lookup. The view was the grid view, and I'm going to call this Furniture Backup. Great, so you can see that 3 of the fields that I have in my table have been automatically selected, but the linked record field is not exactly useful for me when I'm going to have my backup. What I really want to know is the name of the record that has been linked to, and so I can just deselect the linked record field here, and what I'm really interested in is the name from the linked record field, and since this is the actual name and not just the ID, this is actually something we can work with, and this is what's going to be included in the backup. With CSV Getter, you can dynamically select the fields that you're interested in including in your CSV backup. Now that I've done this, my secure export URL will include these columns. So if I go ahead and copy this URL, this will prompt the download of the CSV. And as you can see, the CSV that has been downloaded includes the name from the linked field. And this is what a CSV Getter export URL does. It allows you to download the data in a way which is controlled by you. So these export URLs can be used in a variety of automation processes. So you could use them in make.com or with Zapier, for example, to schedule a backup of certain data in a neat, controlled way. You can also use these URLs as an export link, and you can use that in an Airtable interface, for example, or just share the URL with someone who needs to download the data. And what's great about CSV Getter is you can edit these URLs so that you can really control the data that's coming out of them and what's seen. And yes, so let me know if you have any questions about the service. You can reach me at just gavin@csvgetter.com. And suggest any features that you think may make this tool more powerful. Good luck, and let me know.